Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Cycle Red here. Let's go ahead and get into the next part of Final Fantasy IX. It has been forever since I've actually posted a video continuing this story, and I really do apologize for it. Actually, let me turn this down for a sec. I'm going to be posting out a update video on what's going on in the month of May, in the month of May. I almost forgot what month it is. My gosh, this year is going by way too fast. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. I will go ahead and have a link of why I haven't posted any vids or actually any videos in a long time, and what are some plans for the future, and what can I look forward to. So keep an eye out on that. So let's go ahead and get into this guy. Let's go and load game. Last thing I remember, we just lost Garnet and Steiner, and we're kind of out and about right now. And we're about to get our fourth character. So let's turn up this guy. So I always pronounced it Kina, Queena. I think you can either pronounce it either or. But I think I honestly think it's Queena. I think the U is not dominant, but it's just the vowel sound makes it a Y sound. So he or she is between the ages of 70 to 90. So Queena is just an old character. I honestly want to think it's a she, just because of the wardrobe and everything. But nobody ever finds out, and you never know what what the race is for this character. So I think it's just funny. Zane's always calling Kina a he she. I know I'm skipping through a lot here, but just Quill is like Queena's mentor, or like father. Not, I wouldn't even say father, but just his mentor, and he's just letting Queena know that, hey, it's time to go out and venture the world, because there's better stuff than just frogs out there. And we'll come across something pretty interesting right now with Vivi too, that is gonna actually play into a lot later on. So Vivi's convinced that he has some sort of Quail has actually some sort of knowledge with Vivi's grandfather, and maybe Vivi can find out more about his family. So he's asking about a man named Quan. And just alone by Quayle's answer about saying that he was a bigot, like, I honestly, why would he say that about anybody that he doesn't even know? So I think he does know, but we will find out later. See, we're from the same tribe. There is a side quest involving that, and after the story mode of this game, I'm going to be going through all different sort of side quests. Let's see here. Actually, before we continue, we have to do a bit of configuration here. So we turning on the master abilities and everything else we're leaving off. As far as Queena, we're gonna just optimize everything. Okay, so Queena has some blue magic abilities, um, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about showing that off to you guys. Either I'm thinking of either just saving that for the end and just trying to make it through the rest of the game with her abilities from time to time. And I think I might just upload a video where I just go through every single blue magic ability, and I think that might be the route that I actually take with this. But I kind of want to just be able to continue the game and to continue to progress. So let's continue on. And if there is an enemy along the way that we can eat, Queena has this ability where she can eat her enemy, excuse me. Or I think she just has all of her abilities right off the bat, which is weird. That's actually very weird. How does she have all of her abilities? The abilities, this one is you're mastered automatically upon obtaining weapons and gear, and we continue. See, Zidane doesn't have all his, and neither does Freya. Neither does Vivi. But Queena has all of hers, so that's kind of weird. Let me take her out into battle and see him or her, and I'm gonna call her her for the sake of, just because I think it is a her. Wow, she's got all of her abilities. Okay, that actually helps out a lot with a lot of things. Well, that's pretty cool that the game just gives you all of her abilities like right then and there. Let's heal up real quick. That actually saves a lot of time from having to hunt down different bosses and different enemies. That's crazy that the game would just actually give you all of her abilities. But that's cool. So actually, let me look at my map here. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. So before we continue on, I'm gonna actually take off and do some leveling up for Aloo K's Grotto. This is a pretty big place, and my characters could use the leveling up. So let's give these guys a tent, and I'm gonna do some quick leveling up, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back, and let me go ahead and show you how far we leveled up. I got everybody up to level 9, pretty close to level 10, so I gotta admit, Kina's abilities like are really good. Especially for this early in the game to have all her abilities is just great. So we're Aloo K's Grotto. Okay, so let's go ahead and ring this main door right here. We'll meet a couple of new friends along the way.
I really don't know what happens if you do press no or if you don't give it to him. But regardless. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this chest. Whoops. Alright, and I believe there's some other chests in here. Let's take a look around, actually. So I'm not going to end right here. I think I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer on this. Usually I would end after every Moogle. But we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it going. Rest up a little bit. Let's see here. And there's nothing really with Mognet right here. But I believe also, if you do go outside, there are some crazy bosses out there, and even with Queena's ability, she's got a lot of abilities that I could use, but I'm not gonna try them out there. It's just the dragons that you fight out there are just incredibly hard. I do believe you can get Kubonets along the way in this adventure, and those two actually end up becoming a side quest. This is Aloo K. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. God forgive me if I don't know how to pronounce his name. Played this game way too many times, but I've always called him Aloo K. I don't know why. I grew up with this game as a kid, so I honestly don't know why I would call him that, or why I would think his name was pronounced like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and steal from him. We are gonna need... Let's see what we got here. There's a really good ability here, Mighty Guard. If you can get your level up. Let's try Holy real quick to see if that works on him. Got to have a level multiple of 4. Ah, he does. That's cool. But that's still not strong as 1,000 needles, and that's... Don't use that on Queena. Yep, he did. Okay. No big deal. I think the 1,000 needles is going to be a lot better on him versus that attack or magic. And there goes VV2. And there really goes VV. Well, that's perfect timing. Ooh. He'd have VV dead, but you know what? It doesn't really matter if he gets any AP because all of our abilities are for free pretty much once we get the item. If this doesn't kill him, let's revive him. Ooh, close one. Yeah, still not good. Awesome. Ah, shoot. That sucks. Just do not hit VV. Alright. Oh man, just killed him right when Zidane goes out. That sucks. Oh well. Alright. Not incredibly bad, but I can always do better on him. I never do. He's one boss that I'm just about. So the Grand Citadel of the South Gate. It sucks. We level up our characters so much, or the other characters, besides Steiner, and he's actually one of the best characters in this game. Especially with that shock ability that you get later on. He does some major damage. We've kind of, with this portion of the game, we're kind of around halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through. I would say we're nearing close to the end of the first disc, if this was in a disc form. I really don't know if I was supposed to console her or not. Ah, it worked. It got her out of the way. believe. Don't kill him. Those must be really, really sticky pickles, but oh well. Got our gate pass. We can come back here before the fourth part of this episode, or this game, and retrieve that item. For the life of me, I forget what is in there. You time this right, you can actually pass right by Garnetta as she changes, and it's the most hilarious scene ever, too. Well, not hilarious scene, but it's pretty funny. Right here. So we're going to save things right here, and we're going to call it a night. If I can just get down to the magnet. There we go. We got a couple letters that we still have to deliver, so we find these different Moogles later on. But I hope you guys did enjoy this part. I will be making sure that I post more parts as I can. I ended up actually getting a promotion at my job, so there's a little bit more stress that comes involved with it. So I haven't been on this game for a while, but I'm looking to get back into it. So hopefully we'll be looking at more parts, and we'll finish this game out before the year ends. And I want to say that only because it gives me a longer amount of time, but I do want to finish this as soon as I can, because I want to go into the next one. And I think I might be uploading videos of Final Fantasy Record Keeper. It's been a popular game of mine that has gotten out to the community, and I would kind of like to post what I've done on that game. And there's other games that I'm going to be trying out, and especially since we're getting Final Fantasy... Lord forgive me, I forget the name of it. We're getting a new Final Fantasy game from Japan that was released over there. I'll be doing reviews on all different games that I would love for Japan to bring over. You see my Final Fantasy Grandmasters review, so I will be posting more videos about the different other Final Fantasies that we see from Japan over on to here. So anyways, I'll save all this information for a better time, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace.